Another war came crashing down on our bodies. The cut of a broken piece and the bite of a broken promise are the same, except with the first one, death follows and takes everyone around you. Back home, our skin is green because we're full of life. But a full life looks so different when it's poured out onto the rubble. Rotting in the streets, every university became a grave. Every garden, a final resting place. Our brothers and sisters fall faster than we can dig the holes. Bloodlines burned, singed to ash, soil to sand, to nothing, to dust. On the receiving end of the bullet is a mother, a little girl, a brother, a family, a home. Airstrikes the Khoy, Dana. Airstrikes the Khoy, Dana. Blood in the streets of Khartoum and Al Ubaid. Blood in the wadis of Niyala and Al-Janana. The mountains of Al-Fashir. The pyramids of Marawi. Blood across the skies of our beautiful country, Sudan. Baladi, my love, who did this to you? Who stripped you bare and turned all your children loose? The bodies fall, they don't stop. The killing starts, we don't run, hoping against hope that maybe it's a mistake, that if we sit quiet and still enough, maybe it'll stop, that if our hearts beat loud enough, they'll know that we're human, that we bleed the same blood, that we bleed the same blood. Who decides who lives or dies? My uncle, Abdul Aziz, walked home from prayer. Bombs soared down from above, took him and 4 neighbors away from us. Sunrise saw my cousin Ammar on the way to college. My uncle Ibrahim resting at home. Each found a bullet. Each found an end. One on the first day, one on the second, another soon after. My uncle Ibrahim Ahmed lost his life when the hospitals shuttered, became more dangerous than the disease that robbed him. I held my mother as we cried for her brother, for all of our people across Sudan. Our families broke fast together one night and planned burials together by morning. The next day comes and there's nowhere to run. My country falls to pieces and my people go missing one by one. Roads covered, rubble still bleeding. Sent to the bottom of a crater, reduced to a footnote in a world said to be in crisis. First orphans, now refugees. For the first time, the second or the third, home is burning. See the buildings falling, see the fire flashing, hear the people evaporating before our eyes. The hospitals filled with the wounded and our lungs filled with ash. And the hospitals closed. And the headlines named our killers but not us. And the world keeps moving. And the people whisper it's a mystery. And their names turn to memories in our mouths. Their names turn to memories in our mouths. A country without its people. A people robbed of time. How can I explain what it's like to sleep and not wake up? Or to wake up and know that it happened again. And you are oceans away. Weeping, praying, screaming for our voices to be heard. Dying for our lives, literally dying for our lives. In my country, wars have ended, but peace has never come. Who will stop the war? Who will bring the peace? Who decides who lives or dies? Tell me how to make it stop. Tell me how to make it stop. Sudan, Baladi. Who did this to you, my love? My country, can you hear me? My country, can you hear me?